It's just a gift and a blessing because I know you're not releasing the J.R. Richards story till sometime in the spring. But I know that you gave Cat Williams his first major role before he became the star that he is today.
Not just the first major role, but the first role, period.
First role, period. There you go.
It was Cat's first acting role in a motion picture.
Indeed.
And I have to say, man, that Cat really did it up. There's a lot of negative press on him right now, and I understand he's going through some things. He's going through some personal demons right now. But Cat's a phenomenal talent, and when he stepped on the movie set, I mean, he won everybody over instantly. There was no question that that man was going to be destined for greatness.
Indeed.
And he did his part, man. He did his role and then some. Actually, some of the funniest stuff from the movie isn't even in the movie. It's some of the outtakes.
Well, you can imagine that, man. I mean, everything that you see him appear in, I mean, he's just gifted. I mean, also there's got to be that alter ego, that other person that drives us to do some things that we normally wouldn't do or people wouldn't expect for us to do. And I'm pretty sure that's the demon that they're experiencing right now. And the only thing he probably needs is some time away from the industry for a minute and get back on track.
Yeah, I really agree with you on that. I think what he needs more than anything is to get away from Hollywood and get away from the people that are claiming to be his friend.
Indeed.
Just take some time for him and the good Lord, man.
Indeed, indeed. Plus, right now, I know that we got the House of Divas, which I'm going to be a part of. JCT TV is going to be a part of with you because you're part of the 24 Hours of Stardom reality show that we're doing. And I know you got all of those lovelies from Flavor of Love, Ray J show.
Going to be incredible.
Yeah. Tell them some of the places that you've gotten some of that eye candy from.
Oh, wow. We've touched on a little bit of everything. I really don't want to put out
tip your head, right?
my concept right now because I don't want somebody else coming along with the network and snatching it up before we go into production.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
So I don't want to throw too much out there, but it's definitely going to be a wild reality show.
Indeed,
and we still have 6 more girls to pick. Okay. And that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to doing with you, Poppa T, up there in Connecticut and New York.
Indeed.
Is to come up there and do our casting call for your area.
Yes, sir.
And find a couple of girls to be a part of the show.
Indeed.
You know, we're going to be looking for some outgoing personalities, some daring kind of women that, you know, that love the reality TV life.
Indeed.
And it literally can be life-changing. I've seen time and time again girls go from obscurity and poverty to
wealth.
Literally making several $100,000 a year overnight.
Indeed. I mean, even now with the Flavor of Love original girls, they demand, what, about $5,000 just to make a guest appearance at a club?
Generally, to do their club appearances, it's running around 5 G's. At one point, it had gotten as high during the peak of the show, they were getting as much as $20,000.
Wow.
You know, and
so the money is out there.
It definitely is. People are still spending money. I ran across a piece on a website. I won't say the name of the website, but ran across a piece on this website about this Saudi sheik who was down at a club in Miami and met one of the dancers there and took a liking to her and ended up buying her a Rolls Royce for $300,000.
There you go.
So money is out there. It's just whose hands is it in?
Exactly. It's where it is. I mean, it's a matter of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. But I believe that discontent with wealth is just another trick of the wealthy to keep the poor without it.
I hear you. You know? And that's some solid philosophy and very true.
Indeed. So the thing is, you're either trying to get richer or you're trying to get poorer. A lot of people say they become so discontent with being wealthy that they say, no, I don't want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable, just be able to provide for my needs. But the thing is that if that's your angle, then you're heading down the line of poverty rather than up the line of wealth and prosperity.
Yeah. Uncle Sam is definitely always going to take his off the top. So whatever you think you need for yourself, you better be thinking double.
Indeed. Indeed. Double or triple, huh?
Absolutely.
All right. Ben, is there anything that you would like to say important to let these folks know about staying in contact with you other than through JCT TV so that they know exactly? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. First of all, we want to give our condolences to the entire staff of Sky 13 and JCT TV. I know your mother went on to a better place here recently. And also, we know that this...
I heard you tossing out the number 13, man.
There you go.
What's up with that?
There you go.
13.
13, you know that we love that number. But
She's a good number to leave on.
Indeed, bro, indeed. But on that note, too, we did also have a passing, what was it, this week, of a legend. We call him the #1 character player in probably all of film, Charles Durning.
Yeah.
And I know that Charles Durning made his last appearance in your film, The Redemption Story, the J.R. Richards story.
That's right, man.
All right, give us a little bit more history, Ben, on Charles Durning and some of his accomplishments, and then we're going to move into some of your accomplishments just as a refresher here because you're family here at JCT TV. Just give him a little bit of history on Charles Durning.
Oh, man, Charles was so incredible. This man, he was 89 years old when he passed, and literally he's worked with everybody who was anybody in the industry. Some of his classic movies were Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Sting, Hudsucker Proxy. I mean, this cat he's worked with Robert Redford, Burt Reynolds.
He was even a general in one of those Army pictures, wasn't he?
He played Patton. He did Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. I mean, he's played Babe Ruth. You name it. Charles has done so much, it would be easier for me to not say what he's done. He's a two-time Oscar nominee, appeared in over 100 movies.
100 different characters, too.
On a hot tin roof.
100 different characters, too.
That's right.
He said, I was listening to the interview that they did with you via Channel 7 down there in Albuquerque, and they were saying how he proclaimed that he was born looking old and he just aged as he went along. He's like Poppa T.
I heard that.
But Ben,
I was born looking old and get younger as I move.
There you go. You do too, bro. You do. You and Dr. Sue. Y'all, you guys have discovered the fountain of youth.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we're sitting here right now. I think they flashed a picture of you, and I believe it was Jermaine Jackson. I think that was your trip over to Africa. Right now on the screen, they got you and Ray J.
Oh yeah, man. Some beautiful memories made in 2012, brother. A lot of great things. I had the opportunity to do some stuff with Ray J and Brandy, and then even did BET special with Ray J. So, I've been blessed in that regard. And the trip to Africa that was with Jermaine Jackson and Casey Lemon, and actually the country of Gabon, they brought us over there, the president's family.
Indeed.
Jermaine, Casey, who directed Eve's Bayou and Talk to Me, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Man, it was just a wonderful experience. And I got to judge. Actually, Jermaine and Casey and I judged and did announcing in something called the Bellathon, which is their equivalent of the Grammy Awards, and it was broadcast live all over Africa and all over Europe.
Outstanding.
It's a really big affair.
Outstanding. And now let's get into a little bit of your film production history. I know that at Hood Treasures, I have the film, and it's with Ben J out there making it do what it do with all of his great Hollywood contacts.
There are a couple of things that they can do. They can look me up on Facebook, Benjamin Jimerson-Phillips, and then the more appropriate avenue so they can learn a little bit about me and the company is Jimerson, Jimerson, and A-N-D, Associates.com. JimersonAssociates.com. And I just want to definitely, while I have you on the line, man, say thank you to Connecticut, to you, to Big Al, and to the greater New York area. I've had a lot of love up there from you guys, man. I love it there. I consider it my home away from home, and I can't wait to get back to the East Coast.
Outstanding, outstanding. On that note, bro, I'm going to say peace. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow in the daylight of the new year. and I'll be counting it down with you spiritually when we do it tonight on television.
Man, I ain't talking to you again until next year.
Next year? For sure.
All right. Peace, brother.
Peace. God bless. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a wonderful interview with none other than Ben Jimerson, fantastic Hollywood movie producer. If you want to find out more, visit JCTTV.com or give us a call on the numbers around here. We do welcome calls, that way you guys can ask anything from how to succeed in modeling, dancing, television, music, or whatever it may be. And if we don't have the direct answer on hand, we're pretty sure that somebody that we know will have that answer for you, and we'll gladly share it with you. And on that note right there, we're going to go over to a little bit of footage again to bring you some highlights from the past year. That'll be heading out a little bit.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Daniela of JCT Television and Debbie with the St. Mary's Hospital. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about
We have a program for women. It's funded by the Connecticut Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program, and we get federal funding. And it's for women that don't have insurance, and they can, if they qualify financially, they can come and get their pap smears and their breast exams. If old enough, the mammogram. They need the ultrasound and pays for that. But if we find anybody who has cancer, we can fast track them to get insurance so they can get their treatments. And now we're doing colonoscopies too for men and women 50 to 64. Yes.
Oh, wow. And how long has this service been available?
Since 1995.
Free for people without insurance?
If they don't have insurance, they qualify financially, and we have to go by federal income guidelines, but yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
there are 15 sites throughout the state that have the program.
I didn't know that. And being a woman, I'm scared to, you know, even get breast mammogram. And I'm 25, but, you know, even as young as that, you're supposed to. Isn't it important?
Well, you should still get an exam, you know, do a self-breast exam. Go to your doctor and get your breast exam every year.
Okay.
You should do that.
So what would you say to women like me who are afraid to go get, you know, a breast exam?
Nothing to be afraid of. It's better to know that the earlier they catch it, early detection is your best protection. And the earlier they catch something wrong, the better off you are to get taken care of.
That's true. It's better to be safe than sorry. And so now, even if you don't have insurance, you can't use that as an excuse because
True.
Service is available.
Yes, and even if we can't provide the service, we can usually send women somewhere where they might get a reduced cost mammogram.
I'm happy you're here so we can bring awareness to breast cancer.
October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's right. Jose, do you have any questions for Debbie?
No, I heard you